Welcome to another session of our Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough. We're chilling and looking at this gorgeous view on Aya. As you can see, the fire tornadoes in the background. It's pretty cool. Jaws over there looking at stuff. But yeah, today should be an interesting day. We're going to start doing more priority missions because, I don't know, for however long we've been playing this game, we've really put in the priority missions behind us on the back burner, and we really haven't seen too much of the story stuff. We've seen bits and pieces here and there, but I feel like we probably just spent too much time doing exploration and side missions and stuff when we should have probably focused for like the first, I don't know, 10-15 hours straight of just main story stuff. But anyways, so let's get started here. There's a Angara here that scanned us the last time we were here, and I need to ask her some things. And then we'll check out the, this history center, I guess, where we have a side mission to turn in. And then once that's done, we'll go ahead and make our way back. I think we got to get some fruit here, and then do this holographic mission stuff. And then we'll make our way to the shuttle, and we're going to start that mission, go to Aya's vault, and we'll see what happens there. So let's do that. Hopefully it'll only take us like 15 minutes to get there, but knowing me, it's probably going to take longer. But yeah, that's what's going on. Robin just says I had that issues with pillars a little. 40 hours into the game. Read something on a loading screen that blows my mind. Yeah, before we started the video for when I move these over to YouTube at some point, during the loading screen it said, hey, you can fast travel to any forward station that you put down. And it's like, yeah, you know, wish I would have known that 10 hours into the game instead of where we are now. Alright, let's talk to her, because she scanned me and there were questions and I didn't do it the last time. Let's see.
You have questions? Be quick.
I've got questions all day. Tell me about your job.
How do you stay busy when you're not scanning strangers from another galaxy?
I research and develop organic tactical equalizers.
That sounds scary.
Only to those who threaten Aya.
My scan results.
What else did your scan reveal about me?
You're strong, tough. But much of Helios is inhospitable to human biology. You won't have it easy.
Never have. How do humans stack up against your people in the Ket?
You lack biological advantages, but your technology may offset that.
Angara survival?
It can't have been easy, holding out by yourselves against the Ket.
Before them, it was the Scourge. Our entire civilization was almost wiped out. Centuries of rebuilding.
It says a lot that you've made it this far.
We'll go much further.
Your agenda.
Did you scan me on your own? Or did someone put you up to it? Paran? Ephra?
Haran.
I'm a scientist. I want to understand anything outside my knowledge and experience.
All that information you collect is for personal use?
Of course not. Angara share knowledge. It's how we survive.
Bioelectricity.
Generating personal electrical fields must come in handy.
It's just part of who we are. We don't think about it.
But you can defend yourself, create light sources, replace a dead battery. Heck of a parlor trick.
It's no trick.
Other human scans? Do you happen to scan other humans?
You've scanned others like me before. Where'd you find them?
We have other colonies. Some of your exiles found them.
Did they make a good impression?
No.
Well, we exiled them for a reason.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, yes. Go.
Alright. Next order of business is the history-ish center, I guess. Whatever this is. We got a thing to turn in there. Assassin Queen, hello. I'm in the middle of Rannoch Geth Fighter Squadrons. That is the... Is that the Legion VI sort of thing? I think that's the one. Remington says, how was everyone's weekend? Anyone got addicted to any games? Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not addicted to any game at the moment. Okay, we're gonna look at this stuff, but before we go any further, let's just get this out of the way now. I didn't play too much of Stormblood this weekend because where we ended on Friday, like about an hour later, there was a main story quest that required you to talk to this NPC, and then you get transported into this battle instant where you have to beat it in order to get to the next bit of the story. Well, when you talk to that PC and you start that battle instant, it was bugged. Like you could not participate in that fight. You could not continue with the story. People would try for hours upon end, and some people managed to get in, and like 90% of the people just couldn't move on with the story. So the only thing you could do was pretty much none of the main story stuff, and that happened all day Friday, I think, and Saturday, and I think they fixed it on Sunday. But I was out for most of the day on Sunday, so I didn't get a chance to play. But apparently it's fixed. But yeah, the whole weekend, a quest that was bugged, preventing you from continuing the story, and it was like, you didn't even get your feet wet in there. You played like maybe a couple of hours of the main story, and then they're like, nope, you can't go any further because there's an issue. So, but I think it's fixed now. So I didn't really get to play it at all, which sucks. Did it get addressed? Yeah, they addressed it and stuff, but I don't know. It took a while to get fixed, and a lot of people were mad and stuff. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I didn't play too much of it, which sucks. That means, guys, I'm just gonna play that the entire rest of the week. We're not gonna stream Andromeda. I'm just gonna play that now. So, I'm kidding. I'll try to play it off stream a little bit. Because that sucks, man. That sucks. Especially the thing is, like, it wasn't officially out yet. It doesn't come out until the 20th, but that whole period was like early access. So a lot of people were like, were they trying just to test the servers? Like, I don't know. Did they know this was gonna happen? I don't know. Ket exhibit. First contact with the Ket buried among our homeworlds. While the Ket sought to confuse Havaro with silence, they murdered the ambassador on Vold. They turned our worlds against each other and took advantage of the confusion and chaos. It's important for us all to learn from this moment in history, to present a united front in the face of adversity. You gotta come back because there's nothing there. So we've got to talk to her to turn in a mission here, which we had to find a relic on Havaro, I think. So that's what's up. What's all this? Though we know little about our pre-Scourge ancestors, evidence points to a grand multi-planet society with sophisticated technology. Many recent discoveries indicate our ancestors even traveled vast distances between systems. Though we have no way of knowing for sure, most scholars theorize our people's early success was due to the use of remnant technology. Okay. And then that's the ancestors, this is remnant now? Though we don't know much about the remnant or its creators, we've determined the remnant were present in Helios long before our people. The remnant's purpose appears to be the same as the planetary vaults, to transfer a world into a thriving, beautiful paradise. Before the arrival of Pathfinder, I said this like Probably a week ago, we're going to start calling him Pathrider. Before the arrival of Pathrider in Revolution 826, modern attempts to interact with the Remnant had been unsuccessful, but we've been able to coexist with them peacefully here on Aya. Good old Pathrider. Should I scan this stuff? I don't know, man. It says, that must suck, breaking that badly on a weekend, too. I bet people took days off of work. They probably did. They were probably like, I'm going to be playing this game for 24 hours straight, and yeah.
They've got amazing Remtech research going on here.
I didn't even know Pee-wee was here. Yeah, I know. It's super unfortunate, though. Because that's never happened in any of the new content launches that have happened over the course of Final Fantasy 14, but I don't know, man. Like, you just couldn't do the main story. You couldn't even, like... Whoa! Did not expect that. Scared me. Little Light 03. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm having a brain fart now. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the community. Thank you for joining us. Awesome. That caught me off guard so badly. So they hadn't had any of those issues at all. And so none of the new dungeons or raids or anything unlocked at that point because it was so early on in the main story. So a lot of people, I guess, just had to just level the red mage and the samurai and whatever they wanted to do, either by doing fates around the map or just doing old content and stuff like that. So I don't know. It was kind of weird. I didn't feel like I wanted to play it if I couldn't do the main story because I wanted to do some new content, but I didn't really have a chance to play it. So I guess I'm glad that I missed out there. Who runs the Western version, assuming it's a Western version? I think it's Square Enix. There really isn't like that, like all of the this is interesting. All of the servers for Final Fantasy 14 are located in North America, like all the servers, even the servers that people in Japan and stuff play on. So all that stuff is here. I guess it's Square Enix. I mean, I don't think there's anyone else that helps them with it. But yeah. Archaeologists on Havarl recently discovered what they believe are pieces from the oldest structure as yet found on the planet. Those fragments were literally uprooted by mutating vegetation rising from an underground cavern. Though the exact cultural nature of this find remains unknown, teams of researchers have recently established a permanent dig site to search for more clues. Alright, let's talk to PB, I guess. Pottery. Ancient temples on Havarl. Alright, PB, what's going on? This...
You know, the more I interact with the Angara, the more I feel for them. Especially with what we know about exaltation. I can't imagine.
It's maddening.
Believe me, I'm pissed off on their behalf.
You nailed it. That's exactly how I feel. We need to make things right.
Well, that's it.
We got word from Eladin.
Good news?
Eladin.
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing Angaran. Pay them for their efforts. It's not their fault.
Talk to this guy first.
Oh, it's you. I watched you land.
Hope you're not calling me it anymore.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
What do you do? Well, judging by the conversation, it sounds like he's sort of an archaeologist himself.
What's your job around here?
Aelin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new?
Do as I can. I'm not a miracle worker, no matter what Avela says.
Got it.
She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen. Never had a supervisor like that before.
I'll leave you to it.
Display. Ket Exaltation Tool. Until recently, we knew this was a Ket tool, but didn't understand its purpose. Scholars have recently determined it's used in the exaltation of our people. Though it may be difficult to look at, it's important we learn and understand exaltation to protect ourselves and our loved ones. Yep, that was a thing that feels like we saw ages ago. Stagger dates back nearly 4 centuries to the time just after the Scourge appeared. Faced with a technological dark age, our ancient ancestors learned to fight and hunt without the use of advanced weaponry. I like how it rotates too, that's pretty cool. Did this one rotate too? No. It is levitating. Okay. Alright, let's talk to her.
Pathfinder, did you make it to her, Varl?
Yes.
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
I did it for you. Yeah, we'll say that.
If it makes you that happy, I'll gladly dig up a few more.
Do you offer priceless relics to every Angara you meet?
Only the special ones?
I'll keep that in mind. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Oh no, here we go. It's setting me out to find stuff now. I need details. You got it. As much as I would like to hit that, I need details.
I can't agree without knowing what you want from me.
Of course, that's only fair. I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this: if you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore and bring me anything of interest.
I can do that. Which worlds?
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
Okay. Why not come with me?
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
Sounds easy enough.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
Whoa. You should give me a tour? Okay, alright. I'm down with asking these questions. Rebbe just says, bring them stuff, get boning. About the helmet. I like her little thing here. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but you're the first Angaran that I've seen that has that. Must be some sort of, I don't know. It's a museum thing.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled,
The ship's crashed.
but that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Know about remnant tech or remtech?
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
You seem young for a curator.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you, and you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
That opened up more. Tell me about yourself.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes, when I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
That's terrible. Shireji, what's up, man? How's it going? Let's watch the WCS finals. That was awesome. WCS. Is that League of Legends or something else? I'm not too familiar in the esports world. Impressive museum.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in.
StarCraft 2.
But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story.
Gotcha.
And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
You should give me a tour. See if she does this or not.
You know, as an Aya resident, it's your duty to show the new guy around.
I see. Is that a human custom?
Oh yeah, a very important one.
Then I'm sure Piran will be happy to give you a tour.
Lame.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Forgotten history. Wait, are you the person? No, I think it's you. I think you're the person that gives me the tour or something. Everybody says, I'm a sword buddy now. Yeah. It doesn't get out of hand too much. But yeah. I mean, it's gotten a little interesting around here the past couple of sessions, so. It's like, keep it clean, y'all. That's all I'm asking. So, really, you guys, both Shirenji and Remingtons are two of the mods on my channel, and there's only one other mod, and that's Furybringer. And then, of course, I think we have Wings of Wax is also a mod, but, you know, he's streaming and he does his own stuff, so he's not really a mod per se, but yeah, Fury hasn't been around for a bit. He's pretty busy. So we needed to grow a little bit more in the mods, people that are a little bit more active. But yeah, we probably won't be adding any more new mods for quite a while unless the channel gets bigger or whatever. But yeah, it's nice to have mods, is what I'm saying. This fragment is from a wall of the governor's public residence on Vold, which was destroyed by Ket bombardment during initial invasion. Governor, all staff, and most of her immediate family were killed in the blast. Okay. Who's supposed to give me the tour? Is it you?
Pathfinder.
No.
I'll leave you to it.
There was another thing in here. Thank you.
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Sure is.
I think we've talked to this
Amazing.
Angara
I would
before.
have liked to see that.
Do you track relics too?
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshae requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
Remington says, I was watching another streamer before, a small one too, and someone just hopped on and dropped a huge spoiler bomb. Yep. Get the banhammers ready. Georgie says, I haven't seen Fury for a while now. Yeah. He's popped in a couple of times during when we kind of first started Andromeda, but he's pretty busy with life and work and stuff, so he's not around as often. Remington says, I'm not a mod, I'm just the bot that permits people to post links. Feels bad, man. Somebody's going to come in here, and you're going to have to ban them at some point. It's going to happen. It's bound to happen. Do you work here?
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to it.
Alright, so we are done looking here. Let's start making our way back. We've got to retrieve a fruit sample, so let's go do that. And then we're gonna keep going to the docks, and then priority mission time. Finally. And I think the plan is to stick doing main mission stuff for a little bit, like either until a new planet opens up, or we get to a point where stuff starts getting interesting. Because we do need to go back to a couple of the previous planets to finish stuff up. Like, probably the next planet we're going to go to, whenever I get the chance, is go back to Eos and do some things there. But we'll see. For now, the focus is going to be the main missions here. Hey, give me a fruit.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, give me a fruit.
Can I get a few of those fruits for the Tempest?
More than one? You Pathfinders are richer than I thought.
What do you mean?
You really are new to Helios. Look at it this way. This Parapo feeds 1. Or we can break it down into nutrient paste and feed 20. Raw fruit is rare because it's excessive. A luxury. Better to make the most out of it, right?
Nutrient paste? I don't want to eat that.
Is that what you guys eat?
Of course. It gives us the nutrition we need without wasting resources. The food we grow is precious. We have to make the most of it. And once in a while, we treat ourselves.
As appetizing as paste sounds, I'll stick to fresh fruit.
At least pay a visit to the Tavitan and try it out. I'll send a few fruits to your ship in the meantime. A gift.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'll get moving.
Allow time for Lexi to analyze food samples. Alrighty. Well, that was easy enough. Okay, let's go back over here towards the docks. And we'll check out this last holographic message. That's it. What the heck was that? Already read that thing on the bench back there. Holy FPS, what's going on here? Alright, let's see. So on these messages, we can either forward the unedited version or edit out like the negative sort of rude stuff, which we've only done once, I think. Why are you here? What impulse drove you people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here. I don't think Reapers are going to follow us to Andromeda. Which one of your species actually controls this so-called initiative? Are you even different species or just genetic constructs customized to fill different roles? Why do you all walk on 2 legs like us? Is it so we'd accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? Keep off Havarl. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Havarl, I filed a complaint with Governor Shi. That world is one of our most sacred places, and it is not for outsiders. Even the Ket keep their people distant because they know we'll fight to the death to protect it. Anyone who defiles Havarl will face consequences. Share your gifts. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them, and let us retrace your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope. I will forward this unedited, I guess. Let's just do it. I don't know what benefits that's going to have, or if even anyone's going to be mad about the things that we're sending to the Nexus, but we'll see.
Ryder, I analyzed all the food samples you sent.
Already?
You're good to go. Everything is safe.
You sure?
Liam already ate the Parapo, and he's not dead.
Good enough for me.
I passed my data along to the Nexus. Congratulations, Ryder. We have food.
We found food. Nice. All right. Let's read the thing that we're doing.